Hey guys, I'm gonna take you through one of my favorite shoulder sculptors. And this one's a real difference maker because when it comes to sculpting a masculine aesthetic, it's about completeness and symmetry. And also, we wanna make sure that those proportions, when I say completeness, I'm talking about proportions. You can sculpt a beautiful chest all day long, but it's not gonna be magnificent unless you have the frame for it. Think about if you go to an art gallery and you buy a nice painting and then you thumbtack it to the wall, it's gonna look like a cheap piece of crap. But you get a beautiful beveled mahogany frame, suddenly it's a masterpiece. Your body's the same way. You want to incorporate art, framing your art. If you really want to reveal your hard work. And for me, a big one that I and most of my clients have trouble sculpting is the medial head of the deltoid. You just see it pop so much. And that's what's gonna give you the divine proportions, as the Greeks called it. So, normally when you're doing the lateral shoulder raises, you'll notice that that front head tends to bully the medial head. It's not getting touched. That's called synergistic dominance, but forget the big terms. We wanna make sure that the bullies, whatever your genetic predisposition is, don't get the opportunity to steal the results of what you need, that medial head. So, without any more time, let's go right into it. Here we go. Pick a light weight. You don't need the ego lift here. This is not about just getting bulk shoulders. What I'm talking about is not working out and hoping for results. I'm talking about sculpting a masculine aesthetic. That is meticulous technique that yields precision. So I'm gonna pick a weight that we can really control. Turn your hands down, elbows up, to deactivate that front head. You can even slightly lean forward here. Not too much, because that's rear head of the deltoid. That's gonna get you that big ball there. We wanna hit that medial head that just keeps getting skipped. So we're gonna turn it in, we're gonna bring it up. Ooh. We're just gonna do one. One. We're gonna perform these reps for the first 10. That's always gonna be my formula for you. 10 time under tension reps, 5 apex of exertion. Now what is time under tension? I'm maximizing the time my muscle fibers are under tension, evaluating themselves and recruiting new fiber. It's an intelligent approach to sculpting a masculine aesthetic. We use an equation here, time and tension being the two variables. All right, last rep, because I can barely get one more perfect form. Instead of putting them down, we keep it going. This is the apex of exertion. 2, you can rock a little bit, you can cheat, you can sacrifice. You already got your perfect form reps. I say it's almost like on a college exam, you know? You don't want to rely on cheating, but it never hurt your score. All right, that's it. That's all I got for the medial head of the lateral raises, and it's just gonna give you this really nice pump. So go with a lighter weight, throw the big weights in the trash can. I love that one, it's one of my favorites. But yeah, if you're anything like me, your shoulders really don't want to grow. So I have to do literally everything on planet Earth correctly at an A+ level to get them to grow. And one of my favorite supplements on the planet is creatine, not just any form of creatine. Top shelf only. Don't get that well creatine monohydrate or whatever. I like creatine hydrochloride. One, it is the most expensive, but I don't really like putting large amounts of anything. I like to be very humble, as close to the amounts I can source from natural foods as possible. So creatine, fish, 4 to 4.5 grams of creatine per pound. Then we come down to pork, 3.5 grams of creatine per pound roughly if you're talking about a pork tenderloin. Steak, about 1.5 grams of creatine per pound, filet mignon style. And then chicken or turkey, 0, nothing, nada. And while I do believe that once upon a time, the pescatarian diet might have been the healthiest, you're getting all your creatine. Now, for me, just between Fukushima and radiation and the mercury in the ocean and the tuna and then the plastic, it's just really difficult to conceptualize trying to be as healthy as possible and then putting that poison in your body. So for me, I like creatine hydrochloride as a nice clean source, and that is the form of creatine that doesn't come with the water retention. So you're able to stay nice and dry and striated. You don't get that big bloaty look. And you're also able to microdose. So I can take 0.75 grams, 5 grams, as opposed to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate and have the same effect in this. And creatine is what helps me get those last 2, 3, 4 reps in every set. And those are the difference makers between my B+ self and my A+ self. So creatine hydrochloride, I don't care where you get it from, just get it.